understaffed. And for 2 years, I've been hearing it's understaffed under your leadership. It's unacceptable to me. It's just unacceptable. So I have nothing more cogent to say. Maybe I'm tired from the earlier part of the evening, but we are leaving thousands of our residents in the lurch about this. We are continuing to shut out stakeholders. We are not building relationships with the Coastal Commission. And then we are leaving I'm happy from the DBPA letter to see that all the businesses downtown are thriving, including the services and the retailers. So that makes me feel good that we're not crowding out the retailers and the services with the temporary outdoor dining. But it really frustrates me that we lost a year of time on the permanent plan. And it's unacceptable to me, and I'm not going to let it go. So no, nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, if I could add something here. So perhaps I've done a poor job of explaining exactly how difficult the labor market is, and not just in Carrie's shop, but in all the departments. Finance in particular has had a real challenge getting a senior accountant. I can't tell you how many people we've had come in and then not take the job and get the better offers where they are. Other cities around us are poaching, and it's creating animosity between the cities. And in some cases, that same person goes back to the city they came for more money. It's a challenge. And our HR department is doing everything they can to get people in here. We've shown you with the police department, we've done everything we can to get police officers in here. We're doing well with that. But Carrie isn't to blame here. These positions are not easy to fill. And if we could do something about it, maybe we'll come back to you and say, double the salary, or do something like that to entice people, signing bonuses, anything we can think of. But I'm afraid that's not even going to solve it. It's a tough market. And I'm happy to talk with each of you when we have our one-on-one conversations, bring Carrie and HR in to really explain to you in depth what goes on with these recruitments. But it is a huge challenge like we've never seen before. And hopefully the labor market's going to change here in the next few months and in the next year and move in the employer's favor again. But it's not pretty, and it's not Carrie's fault. It's nobody's fault. We're doing everything we can to get it done. I just want you to know that.
What about bringing back, a Jeff Gibson, who I know is a higher level? What about retirees? What about, a PERS employee who can come back for 6 months or 9 months?
There are limitations on the hours that they can work by CalPERS rules that make it very difficult to have somebody here for a long-term contract. They're limited to 960 hours in a fiscal year. It's usually a one-time temporary appointment, and they won't get us through to the end of the project. And so that's a limiting challenge as well. Again, I'm happy to sit down and talk with you about all the options we've looked at. I don't want anybody walking away thinking we're not doing everything we can to fill positions. It's in our best interest to do that. But it's like no other labor market.
I know, I understand, but I have not heard anybody come to me and say, okay, this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working, let's try something else. I just haven't heard it. And this has been on the calendar for months and months and months that this meeting was coming up. And I'm, in our one-on-one, Bruce, was when I found out we had the person who had an offer and then pulled out, but I've heard no solutions or other suggestions, no creativity. It's just frustrating.
It's for everybody.
I'm sad for our residents. I'm sad for the downtown. And
Okay, let's move on.